I know when you say goodbye, you don't mean no goodbyes. Here we go. Uh-oh. Y'all know who I like. Coco Jones. I love that. I love that lady. I really do. Well, that girl, I think she's younger than me. Whatever it is, I love her. So there's that. There's that. But anyways, y'all. Anyways, this is Robbie K. Just here to do a little intro, of course. I'm just gonna be shooting the shit this episode. Nothing in particular, nothing specific I'm gonna talk about or address. Just gonna talk about random shit that's on my mind. Just really, just blab. But luckily, that's what you guys tune in for. And again, let's get to the shits. Linkinwitrobby. So dude hit me in my DM, right? And I'm just like, all you niggas freak out, and that's just all it is. First off, girl, fuck him. And you are now listening to Linkin with Robbie. Welcome. Bring it on in. It's Robbie K again. Episode 29, and we are back with another one with the Linkin with Robbie podcast. Here to link with you, talk to you, guide you through your day as I try to guide myself through mine. Okay. Let's see. How's everybody doing? Random check-in, you know how we do our daily check-ins. How's everybody's mental, family life, personal life, work life? Is everything good? If not, and if you are stressed about it, just say fuck it. Sometimes, because life can be so draining at times, that it's just best to just say fuck it. And that don't mean quit your job or go do anything extreme or major that'll really shift anything in your life. But sometimes you just need to say fuck it, take a nap, fuck it, eat a piece of chicken, fuck it, roll up your blunt, drink you a cup of water, whatever you need to do, just for that little moment of relief. Don't let it become more than a moment. It needs to remain a moment. But you have that moment of relief to really get yourself back together, get your scruples in line, and get back to who you are. You know what I mean? But outside of that, honestly, how I've been good. I've been pretty good. I have dealt with some stress in the past few weeks, but it seems like everything's trickling down. Or how can I put it? Maybe trickling down wouldn't be the word. Honestly, my stress has lessened a lot. I think this 4x10 schedule is perfect for me because these 3-day weekends is everything I need to reboot and reset by Monday. To reboot and reset in order so I can get my mind back together and I can function again for another 4 days. And then another 3 days I take off. It's like the perfect thing because it's like I have a half a week off almost. It feels like that. If I tell myself that, that's what the fuck it is. I don't care what the math is. Don't tell me about the math. I understand it's technically 4 days I work and 3 days I'm off. That's not half. But it's almost there. And even though Brandy says almost doesn't count, I mean, sometimes it is enough, Sometimes you can get a almost good grade and you get a C, and that's a passing. So, if you look at it like that, C's get degrees, And I may need a few more degrees, but y'all get the fucking point. But anyways, because what the fuck, I'm already talking about nothing at this point. The past weekend I spent some time with Bay. Yes, he has evolved to the word bae. And before anybody throw tomatoes, potatoes, shoes, chairs, tables, rocks, and bricks at me, no, I am not in a relationship. We are still in the dating, talking stage, and I'm taking things slow. You guys have to understand. And this is for him as well, in case he's listening. I'm taking things slow because I went through a very bad relationship. And it wasn't bad in the sense that the whole relationship was terrible. But 3 years ago, I got out of a bad breakup. And it really, really tore me down, right? Spoke on it before. And these last few years I've used as time to heal. So I already knew way back then that my next relationship I was not jumping into. I don't care how anyone made me feel. I don't care about the lust levels. I don't care about the love bombing. None of that was going to have me indefinitely sold to somebody. You know what I mean? It was going to take some time to get used to the person, take some time to understand the person, study the person, and really figure out if I can fit into his life and can he fit into mine, which is what I think I should have always been doing, but a life learning lesson. You know what I mean? Some people is just supposed to be somebody you're just supposed to fuck. And maybe that's all it was before. Let's just say that. But with this person, who I am calling Bae right now, I'm not going to say his name, and it's not official, so mind your fucking business. Yeah, every weekend we've been spending the weekend together. And I finally graduated from one night to 2 nights. Yes, you guys. I was only spending Friday nights. And then finally, I decided to spend 2 nights. Yes, Friday and Saturday. And oh my God, it left me exhausted. Not from the sexual purposes, because we didn't have sex, actually. Which I got a bone to pick with him about that. We didn't have sex. But it was exhausting just socializing and being around people. And of course, he likes to be active. And so there's a game night here. There's a game night there. We're partying here. We're drinking there. And it was like, oh my God, nonstop action. And I was so exhausted on Sunday, and I still had to cook and do everything else. I normally record my episodes. Report, like I'm a journalist. I normally record my episodes on Sundays, right? And if I'm too tired or exhausted, I'll push it back to Monday. I like to do that because my episodes drop on Wednesdays. So that way it gives me a cushion to edit. If any emergencies happen or any issues that can happen, like, I don't know, maybe power go out or there's an outage or hell, a family emergency, anything like that, where I can not record on Sunday and record on that Monday, or push come to shove, I record on the Tuesday before. You know, I've done it all, you know. And I prefer to record on a Sunday, but here I am. It's Monday. And when you listen to this, it's gonna be Wednesday, but I'm recording this on Monday. Yeah, and even though I worked all day today, here I am, y'all, and I'm ready to fucking talk. I have, you guys, in case you guys are wondering, I'm not drinking SSL right now. Had that last week, but I'll be having it again. It's just, I've gotten to the point where I've been going through the bottles too fast. So I'll buy it, and then I'll be done with the bottle, and the next day, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to keep buying bottles of wine. I'm not an alcoholic, you know, but at the same time, it just be so good. So I took a little break because I was drinking all weekend. So I didn't need SSL. I was drinking tequila, you know. So hell, I was drinking Milagro on Friday night, and that tasted like pure rubbing alcohol. Ill. I hate white, but I still drink it when I have to. So I'm taking a break from that, and I'm having me a nice little sets on the beach. Club tails, you know, the little cocktail cans they be having, the cocktails in a can. And I'm drinking that right now. I love these. I put a lot of my friends onto them. And let's see. It's just 10% alcohol. Just some nice little 10% alcohol. Not like the cut waters, which I finally tried and bought a pack of and told them bitches up. That's only like 12% a can. But those are really good. Because when you're drinking it, I don't know if you drink alcohol and like straight liquor and stuff like that, you wouldn't notice. It was sneaking up on me because I was drinking it like it was juice and it tasted so good. And then next thing you know, I was like, I think I'm feeling a little bit tipsy when I got to my second can. And mind you, I was just drinking that, and I was taking shots of Milagro and all kind of other tequila and white and vodka and stuff. So really, I was low-key chasing with the cut waters, but regardless, they were good. They were so good. Yeah, I highly recommend. I had the mango and peach, or mango and pineapple. It was mango and somebody. I love mango, so. And they didn't have nothing but that and like, I think it was White Russian or some shit like that. Only White Russian I ever had is in a blunt. So, yeah, never had it in a can, but I've used it as a blunt and paper to roll with. So, there's that. Anyways, I'm surprised he hasn't called me yet. He probably must be thinking I'm recording, so he's not bothering me. He knows I record on Sundays and Mondays, so he probably assuming I'm recording because he probably know I ain't record last night. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, because I'm just rambling at this point, which is what this episode is gonna be. I'm really gonna just be rambling because what the fuck else is going on? You know what I mean? Y'all. So I have a question. How should you feel when someone mischaracterizes you? And there's, how do I put this? There's so many ways to look at this because oftentimes, let me just go there. Oftentimes, people have a perception of who you are. I spoke on this in the reputation episode. They have a perception of who you are, and it's not really the reality of who you are. But when it's somebody that should know you, that should really, really know you, and they are perceiving you in a certain way that you're not even actively trying to be perceived in, it can be a little bit hurtful, right? Am I the only one that feel that way? Like, it can bother me sometimes because it's like, bitch, you're supposed to know me. You are supposed to know me in and out. How dare you come up with this misconception of who you think I am? That means you ain't been paying attention. And when people say certain things to me or make opinions about me, I be flabbergasted at best because I be like, what is that based on? Let's sit down and talk about it. I'm the type of person that if I have an issue with a friend or anybody, acquaintance or whatever like that, let's talk about it. Let's address it. If you don't want to address it, I'm not going to address it because I'm not losing sleep over it. But if it's bothering you, it's eating up at you, you need to sit down and let's address it because I'm not having this conversation more than once. So I'm only going to deal with it one time and one time only. I don't like hurting my friends. I don't like upsetting my friends or my loved ones unless they piss me off. Then I don't mind. But just to deliberately attack or hurt someone or disrupt someone's life, no, that's not me. I don't want to bring no chaos or no stress to anyone's life. I want everyone to be happy. And if you're not happy, bitch, move around because I want to be happy. And if you're not going to be happy, you need to remove yourself from my bubble. So, with that being said, I had an incident. That was a long pre-course. I had an incident where a friend made a comment to me and basically was like, he felt like, in so many words, he felt like I used or took advantage of him. Now let's paint the picture. It's a guy who wanted me, right? Interested in me, liked me, so on and so forth. But I friend zoned him. Now, yes, we were sexual. Yes, we were physical with each other. So I may have messed up the friend zone a little bit, but I didn't want to be with him. He was not boyfriend material. And I don't know how many times I have to say that. Like, you're good enough to be a friend. Yes. You're good enough to be a wingman with me when we go to sex parties. Yes. If I'm in a group session, yeah, you can join. You can tag in. Yes. If I'm leaking with somebody, he wants somebody else to come. Yeah, you can come. We can smoke together. We can hang out. All of the nines. That doesn't mean I want to be with you. That does not equate a relationship to me. And when he said a comment like he felt like he does so much for me or he did more for me than he did for anybody else he ever had in his life and stuff like that, I had to pause him because, one, I never asked you to do any of those things. Never once asked you to do any of those things. And even if you did not do those things, I would still be your friend or still be cool with you because I didn't become friends or build this relationship with you through transactional means. You weren't doing something for me and that made me say I want to be cool with him because he's going to do something for me. You get what I'm saying? I never once said that. I enjoyed your company and I wanted to hang out with you because I felt comfortable with you. But when you make a comment that you feel like I'm using you, like I told him, you don't have to worry about me using you ever again or ever making you feel like I'm taking advantage of you ever again. Trust me, you don't have to do any of those things you feel like you were doing. Don't do them anymore. Please don't. And thank you. Because if you feel that emotional about it or you feel that upset about it, yeah, do us both a favor and yeah, keep all that to yourself. Save it for somebody else who's more grateful. Because clearly I don't realize what I'm missing out on. Because I can let you know I don't need none of that shit. I don't need any of that for you to be in my circle, bitch. You're, you're not serving me any kind of way. Like, are you cool? Are you okay? Like, no, for real, for real. Is you cool? You can't be to jump to that conclusion. People can say what they want to say about me. They're not running around saying I'm a user. Because where are my benefits? I would like to believe if I was wasting my time and my energy to use a bitch, I would get way more out of it than a blunt. You pull up and smoke with me. Do you know how many niggas in the hood will pull up and smoke with me if I ask them to? I don't want to smoke with them. I choose to smoke with you for company purposes, not because I need you to smoke. Let's get that in understanding. Get it? Got it? Good? Because there's been so many instances where I've stopped talking to this person. I've stopped hanging around this person. It's not like I only come around when I need something. It's usually him reaching out and I'm like, well, sure, stop by. If you want to, why not? You're in the area. Come on, stop by. I don't require you to have anything when you get here. I don't require you to do anything when you come around. I don't require anything. Anything. When you invite me on trips in certain places, I say I only want to go if I go on my payday. Does that sound like a user to you? That sounds like somebody who's trying to make sure they have their own so they don't have to depend on you. But when you are a person who builds their life on transactions, on what someone can do for you in a materialistic sense, that's how your mind operates. You think everything is a transaction between you two. You think everything is a give and take, which it is when it comes to energy and actions and so on and so forth. But when it comes to material things, I don't count what I do for somebody and they shouldn't count for what they do for me. If you feel like you're doing too much for me, by all means, stop. My life will not shift because you are not the center of my universe. I am the center of my universe. Okay? And I mean in a literal sense. Literally, I'm putting myself first. And anyone I feel like is a part of my universe, they get their own little sector. But if you feel like you're taking up too much space, or you feel like you're doing too much, or you asking whatever, remove yourself, baby. I'ma breathe. I'ma keep breathing. I promise you. I promise you, my lungs won't stop. I know. I know. Ooh, oh my god. Oh my god. I promise you, I won't fall out. I won't die. I won't pass out. I promise. I promise. I pinky promise I'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. I love hitting the bitch for that. Don't worry about it. As soon as they give me pushback on something, don't worry about it. Because I don't even asking people. I don't like asking people for things. I don't like asking for favors. I don't like needing anything from anybody because people like to throw it in your face and then turn around and be like, "Oh, I had to do this for you and do that for you." Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. There's people that are offering me things all the time. I don't accept everything from everybody. I have plenty options when it comes to using people. And I don't take any of those options or opportunities because I'm not an opportunist and I'm also not a user. I've been used before. Used, worn out. I refuse to do that to somebody else, especially not intentionally. So if you feel like I'm doing that to you, please let me know so we can all change this up. We can switch this dynamic up very quickly. Little to no effort. That I can make a promise to you. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. I don't get it. People just say the darndest things to me. And I just be like, huh. And it took me getting to a certain age. It took me getting to a certain life experience to really be able to say, I don't care what you think about me. I don't care if you feel that way. Okay. And I just keep it pushing. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to fight you on that. I'm not going to put my foot down and try to prove anything to you. Because unless you are that much of a important person in my life, why should I? If I didn't do a good impression, or if I didn't prove myself enough already to this current day and time, then ain't shit else for me to prove. It is what it is. You can take what you got, or you can leave it. I promise you, I will remain the same. And I'll be fine, baby. Don't you worry at all. At all. You feel me? Don't worry. Just it's gonna be good. It's all good. I promise you that. Anywho, in other news, I did see something on the Twitter that was interesting, because I swear, I had an episode about this. Boyfriend Dick, go listen to it, where I touched on size of the penis, right? The dick, the peen, the D, and I talked about how people feel, boyfriend dick is in right now, right? Lo and behold, someone made a post today where they said, y'all be taking 6 to 7 inches and pretending it reaches anything to feel good? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, with a confused face. And when I tell you, all of the comments chew this person up, because tell us that you're loose without telling us that you're loose. Tell us that you're a size queen without telling us that you're a size queen. I've been pleased and I've been satisfied and fulfilled, overextended when I say fulfilled, with a lot of average size dicks. And 6 to 7 inches is not a small dick. We're not even taking in the idea of the girth. Hello. It's not always about how long it is, it's about how thick it is. And then it's not always about how thick it is, it's also about the person using it and if they know what they're doing. I don't understand that. If you're telling me that a dick has to be 12 inches for you to feel it, because that was your whole point, was that to feel good. You never had an average dick that made you feel good? Who are these niggas y'all fucking? Who are these niggas that y'all are fucking that have to feel 10 arms or more in their anus? I've dealt with somebody before that needed to feel that, and that, by all means, get it in. If you want to take 10 dicks at one time, bitch, be my guest. But you will not do that in my hole. My hole is sacred ground, and it has a limit to who can visit at a time. Okay? And even with that being said, one dick can be too much for me. I am not a size queen, and no, I am not a power bottom. I am verse. The reason I say I am verse is because, honestly, dick is not my favorite to do thing. It's not my to do. It's not on my to-do list. I don't need dick to survive. I don't need dick to get a nut. I don't need it. You can fuck me, and yeah, it's gonna feel good, but I don't need it. I don't go oh my God, I need the dick right now, and it needs to be this size requirement. No, I've had some dick that's on the average side that's done just what the fuck it was supposed to do. Probably more than some guys that have bigger dicks have done, because a lot of guys with bigger dicks, they just think their size is supposed to carry it. No, baby. No, baby. You need to know what you're doing. You're not going to ram that whole arm and leg inside of me and then think I'm supposed to just be like, woohoo, this is fun because it's big. No, baby. And I need y'all to learn how to do math, because a lot of people that be assuming dicks are big, they be like a good 8 inch, a good 8.5 inch. And y'all be sitting up here like, ooh, you 6-inch dick? You 7-inch dick? Bitch, do you know what a ruler look like? Have you ever had a ruler? How many dicks have you had that was a foot long? I'll fucking wait. And I won't wait forever, because, bitch, it ain't gonna take long for you to figure out that you haven't had that many. So, really, when people sit up here and they be all causing a ruckus about this, you could have just posted on Twitter, right? And said, I like dick bigger than 6 inches. Cool, that's your prerogative. But to turn it around on us and be like, y'all be taking 6 to 7 inches and pretending it reaches anything to feel good. Bitch, who the fuck said we pretending? It do feel good. I'm not one that fakes. I don't know how to fake it. And it don't have nothing to do with the size. The size is not what's going to make it feel good. Hello, newsflash. Like, it's not going to make it feel good. Like, it's the person and if they know what they're doing. Like, I don't know why y'all are not focusing on the right thing and y'all are fixating on the math of it all, the centimeters and inches of it all. Baby, just tell us your hole is just worn out and it can take as many as possible, which is okay. You know, some people like loose hole. So I think the girls and the guys who have looser holes than average, go find the bigger than average guys. And you guys have a fucking orgy and have a good time and let the rest of us average people who just live day to day, who got to go to work, who want to keep their bowels and their intestines intact. Let us all live our life accordingly, okay? And don't judge us. And we won't judge you when your intestines is dragging down the stairs as you go down the stairs to your car. We won't judge you. We will not judge you for that, okay? And then everybody can be good. You know, some people like to be fisted and some people don't like being fingered because it hurts. There's just two sides of a coin at this point. And who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? I mean, really. If you like big dicks, then you like big dicks. I'm just saying, don't judge us if we don't want the biggest dick in the room. You can have it. Go have it. Have at it. Take it all night. That was always one of my biggest things I would do. Anyone who knows me who's ever had a session with me knows if we have a group session, I'm always going to bring a looser bottom. Always. Because most likely in the group session, I'm probably going to be a verse. So I'm probably going to bottom and top. But I'm going to bring a bottom that's looser than me so they can take all the extra shit. All the cartwheels and backflips you want to do on the dick. Them the ones that's going to do it. If you want somebody that's going to do all that, that's who's going to do it. I'm not going to do all that. And I'm not going to let you ram me until tomorrow morning. So, yeah, we're bringing another bitch in here that loves dick more than they love oxygen. Okay? And that's just what it is. I don't need that much. Like I've said, I like boyfriend dick. Boyfriend dick is what I can work with. I can get fucked by boyfriend dick multiple times. Rounds after rounds after rounds after rounds. Every single day. And feel okay. I don't need to be hurting and in pain for your pleasure. That's not going to do nothing for me. I'm not a masochist. No, that doesn't get me the fuck off. You're not going to put no pain in my hole and have me bleeding and having hemorrhoids and all kind of issues. Do y'all not realize the issues y'all be getting when y'all be getting them big ass dicks over and over and over again? Child, I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it go because y'all know y'all body. Y'all are the same girls that know y'all body, right? So y'all know y'all body. Who the hell am I to tell y'all what to do with it? So be it, right? Anyways, because that did make me think of something. I had to get into it with somebody because they had the audacity to try to shade me, talking, so you like shrimp dicks. You don't like king dick like this. First off, nigga, your dick ain't all that, okay? You have a big dick, and that is the appealing nature of it. I'm not a fan of big dicks, so your dick is not fun to me. But to say I like shrimp dicks because I like average dicks, move the fuck around. You're a size queen yourself, and quiet as it's kept, you're on the looser side. So that's probably why you say that. I, on the other hand, am not. And I'm not ashamed of liking smaller dicks. I don't like a pinky dick. I just said average size, which is a good size. Boyfriend dick is a good size. I don't understand the misconception here. Maybe I'm biased because I have boyfriend dick. You know, I don't have like the longest long john. You know, like it don't hang to the floor. It does its job, and it gets to the fucking point, and it make the niggas I fuck feel good, make them fall in love. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You, on the other hand, you leave bitches bleeding The amount of times you've complained to me about, oh, this nigga couldn't take my dick, this nigga couldn't take my dick. I don't have those problems. And maybe you have those problems more than often because you're fucking people who aren't loose, who you want to just ram in. But sorry, it's not a toy, it's a person. Treat it as such, you fucking asshole. You guys act like Neanderthals sometimes. Like, ugh. Like, I don't even understand why that should even be something you should shade somebody for. Oh, you don't like big dick. Oh, you only like smaller dicks. You like average dick. Oh, I forgot you like boyfriend dick. Yes, I do, you dumb bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay? Again, is you cool? Can't be. Can't be trying to tell me what dick I should like. What is wrong with people? Y'all, did y'all hear or see that story from Momma Dee? Let me go ahead and pull up Gay Magazine right now because bitch, this shit is ridiculous and wild. Like, just let's see what she says. She was on Nick Cannon's little podcast. We Playing Spades, hosted by Nick Cannon and Courtney B. And she was on there, and I guess she was with, Scrappy, of course. And she was talking about, I guess, his upbringing and shit. And I know you guys may have not remember because I don't watch Love and Hip Hop no more, but I'm pretty sure it was an older season or whatever time period when Lil Scrappy basically talked about how his mom traumatized him by having him have strippers at his 14th birthday party, which is wild because you're 14. Like, he's 14. That is insane. I couldn't even imagine seeing strippers at that age, but like, I was just trying to go to the football game. I don't know. But anyways, so what she said was this. Here's a quote. I have to go into a quote. She said, "Nothing against the LGBT community, but I just wanted him to chase pussy then told a purse." Excuse me? What? Okay. I'm thinking. How can I say this? What kind of dumbass take is that? What do you mean you wanted him to chase pussy and not told a purse? So you got him strippers at his 14th birthday party? Okay, so before we get to the execution of this crazy dumbass plan, let's first start here. You wanted him to chase pussy and not told a purse. And you're worrying about this regarding your 14-year-old son. Not worried about him graduating high school. Not even worried about him becoming a young father. You're worried about him. Hell, not even STDs for the matter. You're worried about him toting a purse. And why is that such a leap? Like, why do we just assume that's going to be what's next on the agenda? He's 14. Who's to say he's even thinking about any of that right now? And if he is, what the fuck? What made you think for his 14th birthday, instead of letting him go to Dave & Buster's, for his 14th birthday, instead of letting him go to an amusement park or take him on a shopping spree and buy him whatever Jordans he wants, why don't I go and get a bunch of strippers and have them clap their pussy in his face at 14 years old? And they're adult strippers. There's so much wrong with this. Because if this was a young girl, you would never see a parent say, I want to make sure she chases dick and not want to go throw a football. So I'm going to have a bunch of male strippers slap her in the face with their dick while dancing to Uncle Luke. You see how crazy that sounds? It's the fucking same thing with a different gender. I don't understand it. The concept of traumatizing your child with some type of sexual fear, I guess you can say, by doing such an extreme act. I don't get it. When parents say stuff like, oh, I want to get my child a prostitute or a stripper or make him fuck a girl so that way he could be straight. That is wild. I can't even find the right word for it because I'm pretty sure there's a term for this somewhere down the line. And I'm pretty sure Google has it. But it's so outlandish. It's so wrong. It's so inappropriate. Because as a parent, you're supposed to be guiding your child in the right direction. Not the straight direction, but the right direction. As in teaching them morals, integrity, life lessons. You shouldn't even be that invested to be worried about if they're chasing pussy or not. They're 14. Are they chasing a book? Like, what are we doing here? What? You might as well have just said he was 14 and for his birthday I got a prostitute to give him head. Because what? And that does not determine that they're going to be straight or not. Just because you got a boy, some strippers at the age of 14 does not mean after that he's like, you know what? I want pussy. That doesn't take you there. If he was going to be gay, he still would have been gay. Which means you would have did all that in vain. Which in some weird way feels like you did it for your own selfish reasons. For your own self-pleasure. See, that's why I'm saying this is a wild thing to say. And if a father did this for his daughter, this would be very, very sex trafficking. You know what I mean? Like, this would be very inappropriate. And we wouldn't even be having a debate about it. But for some reason, boys get treated in such a weird way. They're not allowed to, I don't even know how to put it. They're not allowed to be kids. Once they reach a certain age, they have to become men and have to automatically want to sow their seed into a woman. Like, it's crazy and it's weird that is the focus of so many parents. Why does your child's genitals concern you so much? That is what I should be wondering, and you should be wondering that too. Okay, so you want grandkids? Great. Kudos. We'll get there. We're at 14 right now. Again, priorities out the fucking window. And I shouldn't expect much from Momma Dee. My gosh, why would I expect much from her? Wasn't she like a pimp or a madam? It was drugs, I know that, involved. I mean, the poor child. No wonder Lil Scrappy is so fucked up and a fuck boy personified. But I mean, look at the material. Look at his mama. Shit. I'm surprised he's still alive after she raised him. Truth be told, that lady a kook / crackhead, if you ask me. Sorry, a little harsh, for me to say, but to come to that idea and to execute it as a birthday for a birthday party for 14-year-old, that's just wild. That's just wild. And who are these strippers that are clapping their ass in a 14-year-old face? Where are the strippers that are dancing topless with a G-string on, grinding on a 14-year-old boy? Where they at? And y'all need to come to the front. Because at some point in time, no, it gets to a point. At some point in time, y'all got to put your integrity on and put the money to the side. Every bag is not a good bag. You want to come dance at a 14-year-old birthday party? How did you even accept that invitation? How did you go ahead with that booking? How did you say, you know what? That is the event for me. I'm going to go do it. Because that 14-year-old is going to drop a lot of stacks on me. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? I'm so confused. I'm confusion. But again, it's me trying to expect logic from fucking Momma Dee. In that order. That Momma Dee. Like, what am I doing? Am I stupid? See, this is why I don't like entertaining this shit. This is why I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop. This is why I don't deal with them type of people as much. Because some people, we're not on the same plane of common sense and reality. Like, their reality is so far gone from reality that's actually reality, to the fact that they think this is okay and normal. And the sad part is, a lot of people in the hood, boys in particular, keyword boys, have experienced things like this. And it's just weird. It's just weird. Because as a parent, I don't see why you're even worried about that. I just don't understand. To the point where you feel like you need to go and do that. Who is that helping? This is sexual assault in some way. It is. I don't know how. It's sexual harassment. I don't know exactly the term for it, but this is a problem somewhere. It's a crime. CPS could be called for this. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to, it's alleged, but I'm pretty sure it's a crime. It's a crime. And it's an offense. And I'm offended. Yep. I am offended. And I wasn't even the one that got the party. I just don't get it. Parents, I don't get y'all sometimes. I just don't get y'all. No parent is perfect, but the thought process, it just doesn't land for me. Honestly, the things that bother people so much, I find so particular. Like parents who focus on their child's sexuality, or parents who focus on their daughter's promiscuousness, like to make sure that their daughter isn't having sex and she's not dating guys until she's 18. But we treat our boys differently. I just think a lot of the gender norms when it comes to parenting needs to be addressed, needs to be adjusted, needs to be fixed, because it's corrupted, it's fucked. Because some of y'all have some weird ways of thinking, and y'all are raising these kids to believe these same ideas. And it's a good thing that I can't say Gen Z or whatever the fucking generation going on right now is growing up with the mindset to be like, Mom, no, that's weird. Mom, Dad, no, I got this. I don't need y'all to worry about my life in that way. I got this. And I'm glad, things are changing. But there was a point in time, I don't know how us millennials made it. We had some fucked up parents who thought some fucked up things and really fucked us up in the process. Like, no shade. Y'all, again, I know I said this already. This Sex on the Beach is to die for. It truly is. Get you some. I'm telling you, it's gonna make you want to have sex on the beach. Again, it's gonna make you want to have sex on the beach. Under the moonlight, under the stars, in the dark, letting the sand get all in between all the cracks and the places it shouldn't be, while you're rolling around with Fabio or Angel, or no, Angel. Ain't that how they pronounce it? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not. I clearly speak English, so bear with me if I'm wrong in my pronunciation. I'm not a linguistic person. Y'all, I'm really just shooting the shit. And honestly just talking shit. And just talking about shit, because what the fuck else is going on? This world is so shitty. There's things happening every fucking day. Every time I open up my app, every time I open up a phone, every time I open up any article, CNN, TMZ, I don't open up Fox, but anything else news related, it's always some bullshit going on. Always something happening. Always some bad news. Speaking of bad news, rest in peace, Diane Keaton. Queen, icon, legend. Okay? I don't even want to talk about it. Outside of the fact that she passed away, she lived a great life. She's an icon in Hollywood, and we will forever remember her. But it does scare me, because it lets me know we're getting to the point where a lot of our great icons are passing away from older age and health issues and just a lot of things in life. And it's scary. Older age is scary as fuck. I don't want to grow old. I really don't want to grow old. And the thing is, so many people, how can I put this? Growing old is always looked at in a bad way, but I think it all stems from fear. A lot of us are afraid of growing old. We don't want to grow up with regrets or miss out on things or live a life where we're feeling like we didn't fulfill it to the fullest. And I can't knock anybody for those fears. But that don't mean we gotta be mean to the old people. Let's try to be nice to them. I'm not saying anybody has been mean to them, but I do try to be a little delicate with them until they start getting on my fucking nerves. Then they gotta get the same pressure everybody else. Because some of them boomers, the way they be thinking, does not align with my beliefs. And I refuse to allow it to align with my beliefs. For real though. On to another note. I'm really gonna have to tell Bay about himself because he ain't give me no booty. At all. I ate so much ass, but I ain't getting no booty. Drunk ass kept going to sleep. That's the downside. They don't tell you about drunk sex. You go out with your boo, y'all get drunk, turned up, and you think when you get home it's gonna be like dun dun dun. But no, it don't. It be like zzz, sleep, slumber. Like you may run to the bathroom to go take a pee, come back, be in the bed, knocked out. Like, bruh, I thought I was gonna get some ass. So now I can't get none? Damn, I thought I was gonna get some dick. You too drunk to use it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. That is the downside they don't tell you about. Where you think whiskey dick come from? Dudes get drunk and their dick don't be working sometimes. Some niggas get drunk and their dick work more than normal. But, you know, sometimes it don't. Or sometimes you get drunk and you don't want to take no dick and you fall asleep and you don't want to go prep yourself and all these other things. Yes, all of these things happen. It's happened to me plenty times. But babe, this is a public service announcement for you. The next time I bring my ass to your apartment, the next time I spend time with you for more than 24 hours, and I don't get to taste, let me take this back. I don't get to be in it, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem because now I done got spoiled. You can't spoil me with a good time and then just take it away from me. Now you've been giving it to me consistently. Don't stop now. I mean, I'm just joking. Like, it's okay. We're not built on sets. If we stop now, that's cool. But don't stop now. Okay? I'm enjoying it too much. And let me get my rocks off. The fuck? Shit. Like, I don't mind jacking off. I love jacking off. But, nigga, you drunk and sleep. Now I got jack off by myself. It ain't even exciting no more because you ain't even up. And I can't mess with you while you sleep because that's just wrong. I would be inappropriate. So, yes, babe. Yes. I need it. I need that. You feel me? I need that. I almost choked, y'all. No, but for real. Sometimes I just be needing a little bit more. And I be wanting a little bit more. And if I'm really feeling you and I'm really liking you, I'm going to want to touch you all the time. I'm going to want to have sex all the time. I'm going to want to link all the time. I'm going to want to do things with you because I'm physically attracted to you, but also the chemistry and the bond and I like you a lot. Yes, it's going to make me want you even more physically. And the time we spend apart versus the time we're together, it's going to make me want you even more. So if we spend days at a time not seeing each other and then I finally see you and we're hanging out, we're laying next to each other and you want to sleep naked all the time, I don't want to do it. And that's another thing. You bitches that be cuddling and don't want to do nothing, listen. It's okay. I'm open to that. But there has to be some guidelines here. We can't be sleeping and cuddling naked, okay? That's wrong. You want me to lay with you naked, ignore my hard dick, ignore your hard dick, and we're just supposed to go to sleep? What kind of games are we playing here? Because me and my man is confused. When I say my man, I mean my dick. We're confused. My whole confused. We want to know why we not getting no play. Okay? Now, I ain't come over here just to sleep. Now, goddamn it, I can sleep at home. Now, I can come over here and hang out with you. I can do all that. But if we're going to be cuddling, I'm going to need some layers. Okay? Because I'm going to want it. And 2 nights in a row is a little bit mean. It's mean. It's on the verge of bullying. I wouldn't even lie. It's bullying. You're really bullying me. You're bullying me and forcing me to not get any when it's right there in my face right there in my lap, pressing up against me. It's just wrong. It's foul. It's foul. Disturbing, even. I think I should report it to the police. Honestly, they need to build a case on this and investigate you for your crimes and take you to jail because you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. And you know it. And if you don't know it, I'm telling you now. Dead ass wrong. I'm just playing, everybody. Please, I'm just playing. I'm not serious. If we don't have sex, I won't crash and burn. I'll live. I've gone without before, but I don't want to. And again, I need that. So I don't plan on going without that long. Okay? Honestly, truly though, I'm be real. Sex is not really at the forefront of my day-to-day practice. So when guys hit me up on a Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on some sexual shit, and that's even before bae, I'm not talking about right now currently, but just in general, my mind is like, boy, my mind is on 9 to 5. I work 10-hour shifts. I have a life. I have outside life. I have things I have to do. I'm working on my podcast. I'm editing. I'm doing all kind of things. Sex is not at the forefront. Do not think I am thinking about your dick or your ass on a regular day-to-day. Which is why when the weekends come and I spend it with my boo, yeah, I'm a little bit hornier than normal because, bitch, sex ain't been on my mind all week. And now that you're in front of me, it's on my mind. So I'm a kind of person like that. I'm a person that's more logical when it comes to planning these things out because as adults, you don't have time to just be fucking every day. You don't have time to just be sucking and slurping every day. You have to focus on what you can focus on, which is your priorities, your responsibilities. You have bills to pay. You have chores to do. You have activities to do, errands to run. When do I have time to have sex? Now I will understand now. If sex work was my true profession, then I can get it. Better than ain't. So I don't get it. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to get it. I got enough. Random note, thinking about getting enough. I was wondering about my body count one day. I don't know what my body count is. Funny story. I used to have a black book, like a journal. I used to have a journal where I kept track of every man I had sex with. And I think once I got to around 30 people, I stopped. Now, mind you, I did not make it to 30 people till I was like, 26, 27, 28. Around my late 20s, because that's when I really started having sex and hooking up with people. I wasn't doing that before. Mind you, I was in so many relationships. We weren't open, weren't having sex with anybody else, so my body count was extremely low. And then it just jumped up one day from like 15 partners or around that area to 30. And to think about what my body count is today, baby, don't make me lie. Okay? It's definitely up there, but it's not up there. It is possibly around the 100 or more. That's all I can say. I can't give any more details because, like I said, I stopped keeping track a long time ago. But I do know I've been promiscuous since then. Now, a lot of people I've repeated. So that's why I don't really know. I'm a little fuzzy because a lot of people I just repeated bodies. I just did the same body over and over again. So I don't know exactly what my body count is, but it's pretty high. It's pretty high. It's above 100. Again, not too high, not too low. Enough to say I have experience and to say I've had sex. Even if that is a lot, but it's not traumatizing. I don't think I've reached the thousands. I don't think I've gotten that high. But I do think I'm from 100 to 500, somewhere in that range. I'm pretty sure. I'm just giving myself a window. It might be 75. Who's to say? Who's to say? You know, sometimes I drive like cobwebs and I don't be having nothing going on down there. Sometimes. And then sometimes I'm like a Niagara Falls or the Nile River, and I just keep flowing. You know, you never know. You just never know. And who's to say? I've been to a lot of sex parties, okay? Gosh, fuck my life. Fuck. I can't help it. I enjoy myself. And life is short. And that's, you know what? That's the moral of the story. Life is fucking short. Do what you want to do. Okay? Do what you want to do. And don't let nobody judge you. If you want to fuck with average dicks, you want to suck on big, gigantic dicks, you know? If you want to have orgies every day, if you want to, I'm going to leave it at that. You can, you know? Life is short. Do what you want to do. Experiment. Do it while you're alive, because once you're gone, it's not like, okay, I'm gone, let's do it again. No, I don't believe in reincarnation, so I don't believe you get another chance. I don't think you get another chance at this. And life sucks, so really, who the fuck wants to do it again? So if you're going to do it, might as well do it right. You know what I mean? And might as well do it to the fullest, whatever that may be for you. Everybody has a different definition. I choose not to project what I like onto others, and you shouldn't project what you like onto others. I think that's the moral of the story. Life is short, and stop your projections. The fuck? Like, let's stop getting beside ourselves. But anyways, I don't know, you guys. I know y'all probably like, Robbie has been just talking about nothing this entire episode. And I have, because not that there's nothing to talk about. I have my topics lined up, but I don't want to use all my topics up. And sometimes I'd rather just talk to you guys and just ramble on, especially because my mental wasn't really, I had a great weekend. I needed that moment to reboot and reset. But because I did that, getting back into the minutia of things has been a little difficult. Monday went well today, but having to record was like, oh, do I really want to do research? Do I really want to go into a topic? Do I really want to do all those things? No, I'm just going to sit my ass down and talk to you guys. And that's just me saying, hey, I'm going to be consistent and post every single week. Even if I don't really got nothing to talk about, I'm still going to talk to you. You can't say I'm not going to have an episode for every week. I'm still going to talk to you. And you're going to hear from me every fucking week. And that's just how it's going to be. So, yeah, this may be a shorter episode than what I was hoping for. But I still got to sit down, talk to my audience, which I do see is growing, which I am so proud to say. I'm so happy for, and I'm so grateful for all the love and support I'm getting from people. Even if you're just browsing by, or if you just happen to just check out an episode or two, or, you know, if you stick around, I am grateful tremendously. And I'm so happy that I have a place I can express my thoughts, a platform that I can be creative and really voice my opinions and just say how I feel, you know, unfiltered. Basically, yeah, unfiltered, X-rated, hella hated. What can you say? That's Robbie K for you. The one who gets talked about the most for doing the least. I don't know. I don't think I do enough to be talked about as much as I am, but I appreciate the love and support regardless. Anywho, I think I've said enough, and I think I've talked you guys' ears enough off, or talked you guys' ears off enough. Yeah, that's what it is. I hate when I just can't figure out my words. That's how you know this thing ain't scripted, y'all. This shit is not scripted and edited. This ain't AI. This is me. These are general, genuine thoughts that I'm having day to day. And can't get mad at that. It's something. So, with that being said, I just want to say, to wrap this episode up before I close it on out, is do your fucking thing and do it well. I'm going to continue doing my thing. I'm going to continue doing it well. The next episode, I do believe I am going to talk about marriage. I thought it was going to be this episode, but I realized this was episode 29. So I want to say that for episode 30, I'm going to talk about marriage and something a little bit more deeper and serious. Because I had a little more fun today. This is more free form. This was more shooting the shit, just free spirited. no guidelines. But I'm be a little more structured next episode. So sit tight, stay tuned, and get ready for next week. Cause I'll be back. Hope you're ready. Cause I'm always ready for you. And that's Thinking with Robbie. And on that note, I did enjoy myself talking to you today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And if you did, come back next Wednesday. Every Wednesday after that. Tune in to what I gotta say. And yeah, just keep linking with Robbie.